Hey guys, it's Dr. John. This isn't about cute animals or funny science experiments, this is about something way darker. I'm talking government secrets, things they don't want you to know. We're going deep into the unknown. From mind control to biological warfare, today, we uncover the most shocking government experiments you were never supposed to know about. Stick around, because what you're about to hear will change the way you see the world forever. Let's dive in. Okay guys, buckle up because this first one is messed up. Imagine a world where the government could control your mind, implant thoughts, erase memories, or even turn you into a puppet without you even realizing it. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it actually happened under a project called MKUltra. This was during the Cold War and the CIA was freaking out about the Soviets. They started funding all these secret mind control experiments. And we're not just talking about lab rats here, guys, they were experimenting on people. They were using LSD, hypnosis, electroshock therapy, and even psychological torture. One of the most famous victims of MKUltra was Frank Olson. He was a CIA scientist, and one night he just fell from a hotel window. Turns out he had been secretly dosed with LSD by his own colleagues. Years later, his family found evidence suggesting he might have been murdered to keep MKUltra under wraps. Alright, this next one is gonna make you think twice about breathing the air outside, so picture this. It's 1950 San Francisco, beautiful day, people are just going about their lives. Little do they know, the US Navy is about to unleash a biological attack on them. This was called Operation Sea Spray, and the military wanted to see how a bioweapon would spread in a real city. They released clouds of bacteria over San Francisco. Hospitals were reporting all these weird infections, and at least one person, Edward Nevin, actually died from complications linked to this bacteria. The worst part is, it took years for the truth to come out, and even then, the government tried to downplay it. Okay guys, this one is seriously messed up. We're talking about dead bodies. Babies, to be exact. It sounds like something out of a horror movie. Governments secretly collecting human remains to test the effects of nuclear fallout. But this was real. And it was called Project Sunshine. So, it's the 1950s and everyone's freaking out about nuclear war. The US and the UK wanted to know everything about radiation exposure. But here's the thing, they needed human bones to study. Instead of getting consent from families, they started stealing body parts. Parents were burying their children, completely unaware that their bodies were being dug up and used for these gruesome experiments. It wasn't until the late 1990s that some journalists caught wind of it, and the truth came out. This next one is just heartbreaking, guys. It's called the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, and it's considered one of the most unethical medical studies in history. For 40 years, the US government basically used black men as guinea pigs. It started in 1932 in Tuskegee, Alabama. There was this group of doctors and they wanted to study the effects of untreated syphilis. The problem was, they decided to do it on black men without telling them what they were really doing. They told these men they were getting free healthcare, which was a lie. They deliberately withheld treatment from these men. Even when penicillin became the go-to cure for syphilis, they let these men suffer, and many of them died, all in the name of science. It wasn't until 1972, 40 years later, that a whistleblower finally exposed the whole thing. The public was horrified, and it led to huge changes in medical ethics. Okay guys, this last one is straight out of a sci-fi movie. We're talking invisibility cloaks, teleportation, the whole shebang. It's called the Philadelphia experiment, and some people believe the government actually made a whole ship disappear. The story goes like this. It's 1943, World War II is raging, and the US Navy is experimenting with all sorts of crazy technology. They wanted to make their ships invisible to radar, right? But this experiment supposedly went way further than that. We're talking about making a ship completely invisible to the naked eye. They were using something called electromagnetic fields to try to bend light and radar waves around the ship. And according to some witnesses, it actually worked. They said the ship, the USS Eldridge, just vanished into thin air. Like poof, gone. Some reports even say the ship reappeared hundreds of miles away in Virginia before teleporting back to Philadelphia. Some sailors claimed that people were merged with the metal of the ship, like fused together. Others said they were driven insane or experienced crazy time distortions. The Navy denies the whole thing ever happened, but the rumors persist. These are just a few of the countless government experiments that have come to light. But here's the real question: what secrets are still buried? If history has taught us anything, it's that when powerful organizations operate in secrecy, the truth is often stranger and darker than fiction. What do you think? Are these experiments just the tip of the iceberg? Do you believe there are still secret programs happening right now? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing content, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and question everything.